So, first off, shout out to Justin Carter, the people at the Shade Room. I'm about to show y'all some disturbing footage of how folks is being treated in the prison. And these people that's raising these young people, this is something y'all need to tell them. They need to get their life and shit together because they don't want to be raised up in this type of conditions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I appreciate you. Like and comment down below. I appreciate the feedback because it helped me bring you guys different type of content.
A black man goes viral dying inside his Alabama jail cell.
Just sitting right there in general population. I'm like, this like a zombie.
Costello Vaughn's family says the prison system is leaving him and other black inmates for dead on purpose. And there are pictures to prove it. Right outside Montgomery, Alabama, Costello Vaughn is serving a 25-year prison sentence for unlawful breaking and entering and first-degree robbery. But his family and attorneys say that that is no excuse for the deplorable conditions and treatment he's received inside the Elmore Correctional Facility. Back in August, he got part of his small intestine removed, but less than 30 days later, his body was overtaken by infection. They say he went from a normal, healthy 200 pounds to this, losing about 75 pounds. His sister posted about it on social media and it blew up.
I asked to be rolled back and him just sitting right there in general population. I'm like, this like a zombie.
Costello Vaughn's sister, Casey, spoke to the NBC affiliate in Mobile about how fast her brother's health has declined since early August. She says that Vaughn called his family weeks earlier, complaining about stomach issues. Days later, they got a call from another inmate who let them know her older brother had been taken into surgery at the prison's medical facility.
We weren't even informed of the surgery at all. The inmate said it was less than 32 hours. He was back in there with 32 staples going down his abdomen.
It was surgery on his small intestine, a procedure to address complications from a gunshot wound he sustained years ago. But this is how he's recovering now. His legs and feet swollen and discolored, open surgery wounds oozing pus and...
Now, to be honest, when you see this, he looked like, I thought he was dead. I hate to say it, but it looked like he is, like that should say, he's dying. I mean, that's just very disturbing to see, like, how healthy he was looking to how this is looking. I mean, man, that is very unhealthy and very, that's why I tell y'all folks, y'all gotta have these young people knowing that the life they live in, the ones that's doing crazy shit, you never know what type of conditions you gonna get when you behind them doors, them gates, shit, them walls, you know what I'm saying?
Blood. The family then started posting about it on social media and caught the attention of renowned defense attorneys Ben Crump and Lee Merritt. You saw those pictures. Were they alarming to you?
Those pictures are very alarming. Those pictures reveal someone who is obviously in crisis and who is in need of immediate medical attention.
The prison system in Alabama has been under a microscope for years now. The Shade Room dug up court documents that show in 2019, the Department of Justice sued the ADOC for allegedly violating the U.S. Constitution as Alabama prisons for men have remained, quote, extremely overcrowded, prisoner-on-prisoner homicides and violence has increased, and there's video to prove it. This video was sent to the ALreporter.com in September 2022. It shows an inmate at the Elmore Correctional Facility on the roof of the building seeming to be in distress. A correctional officer is seen walking up, pulls him off the edge, and appears to beat him. And this is what it looks like an hour away at the Bullitt County Correctional Facility.
Building is falling down. It's dilapidated, man.
Inmates say that the ceilings are crumbling, there's water seeping through the walls, and gaping holes in their showers.
Big holes everywhere. Look at that. Hole.
Prisoners at all 13 Alabama state prisons are striking right now from their prison service jobs, demanding change. The ADOC has since canceled weekend visits, and instead of 3 meals a day, prisoners are given 2 meals a day. According to the newspaper Birmingham News, the ADOC says it's due to staffing shortages.
Everything's still operational. There's no disruption in essential services. So we still got our 2 prisons being built so that we can better provide for the safety of the inmates as well as the workers.
So many people look at what happens to people in custody as, well, you do the crime, you do the time. We have a human responsibility to ensure that prisoners have constitutional facilities to serve out their time. The fact that Mr. Vaughn made mistakes, committed crimes that he has been convicted of, should not be a death sentence.
Vaughn's family says that he continues to regain strength as the days go on, and his attorneys have visited him in prison and will continue to push for him to see a doctor outside of the Alabama prison system. He's not set to be released until 2034. For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin Carter.
Well, I just hope these guys get him the proper help that he needs, because I could just imagine what type of pain he in every day. Just to breathe, walk, you know what I'm saying, move around and shit. That got to be very painful. And just to look at him like that, I thought he wasn't alive. I mean, he don't look alive. He look, if you see his before picture and then this, he don't look alive. He look very, you know what I'm saying, well, shit. A Utah judge ordered a woman to give her ex-husband intimate photos of herself while splitting the assets in the divorce of Lindsay and Christopher Marsh. Judge Michael Edwards ruled Christopher was entitled to some photos of his ex-wife. Now, these photos, of course, was very explicit, and I don't understand how this could be some crazy ass shit you could do in, you know what I'm saying, the court or a divorce hearing where you gotta share naked, intimate, you know what I'm saying, photos of yourself. You gotta give it to them. Like, motherfucker, this is my body. What the you need pictures of me for? A North Carolina man with Down syndrome who worked at Wendys for the past 20 years was fired without notice, and people want answers. Didn't Speak family said he was fired because he wasn't able to do his job like a normal person. A group that owned the location offered him his job back, but his family declined. Instead, he became a cop for the day. Now, me being a person who worked at Wendys myself, I feel like it's sad that he had to fucking be fired without notice. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would somebody do that? If he's been there that long, evidently he's been cleaning, taking out the trash, doing all that proper shit the right way. And he might need a little extra help if things needed to be done in an orderly time fashion. Now, me personally, if you're doing something, definitely a cleaning task, there shouldn't be a time limit on it as long as you constantly moving and getting it done, because you want to make sure you get in between the crevices and everything right and not missing any crumb or hair or any other, you know what I'm saying, molecule that could also contaminate, you know what I'm saying, your food, napkin, straw, anything that, you know what I'm saying. So I feel him. Fuck that. He need a break anyway. Shit.